The project that I never knew about, but always wished that is going to release, is going to release. And I'm going to show you in this video exactly what I'm talking about and how to join the IDO. Because my dear beloved Seedify is releasing a project that I love very much. And this is Plexus. I always like to go over the projects that I invest in my videos, to be completely transparent. And as you know, I love Seedify, right? Seedify releases a lot of good gaming projects, but you know, they also do some DeFi stuff. And this is by far the best DeFi project that I have seen so far. And I think you're really gonna love when I show you what this is actually. Because DeFi, let's be honest, all these big centralized exchanges like Binance, I'm in the Netherlands, right? Binance isn't anymore. Gate, no more. Lightbit, no more. Like all these, and in other countries, they also have to go. People are going to go use DeFi a lot. But DeFi has a big problem. It's fucking horrible, right? It's like if I try to explain my grandmother how DeFi works, she wouldn't understand. No way. Not because she's not alive anymore, but even if she was like, what DeFi? How do I have to? I have to get a wallet right there, and I have to get a wallet right there, and I have to send some gas fees over there, and it's a pain in the ass, man. Now, also, if you have your money, for example, on the Binance Smart Chain, and you feel like, yeah, but you know what? I want some exposure to the AVAX chain, right? What do you need to do? Well, you need to start bridging, and you can use Stargate for that, and you can send some money over, and you have to make sure that you have the Avalanche token, the AVAX token for the gas fees, and then you have to do all transactions for the tokens you want, right? This is all in the past right now, and that's what I really love. So today we're going to discuss Plexus, why I love this so much, and the fact that I will actually participate in this IDO with everything in my power, because I feel like, hey, this is actually something that we really need in crypto. Like, we need good games, right? But we need this, right? So let me go over that now. Plexus, first of all, great community. They have a beautiful interaction on Twitter. I love what they do. And very shortly, in a nutshell, but I'm gonna show you on the platform. It's the world's first cross-chain multi-token swap. So 6 tokens, 6 tokens in one transaction across all different chains. Now, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean by that, and I think you're really gonna love it. So about Plexus, they have been working for a while already, and most good projects, they come out during the bull market. Right? And yeah, can we call this a bull market? Just no, that's debatable, but the market is better than what it was 1 year ago, right? And I think these guys are very smart. They wait for the right timing and they do it. Now, what I love about Plexus is that a lot of projects, they, by the way, did I tell you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that shit? Please do it. All right. But what I love, a lot of projects, they come up with a good idea, right? They release the token, you got to buy that, and you know, you have to wait for the product. And if it ever comes, that's the big question, right? Now with Plexus, it's already there. You can already use it, and I'm going to show you in this video how to use it. And that's what I love, because it's not speculative. It's the best idea that we need in crypto, and it works, right? It's not like, oh, maybe it will work someday, maybe it doesn't. No, it already works, right? So I really much love that. So they're going to release on, like I said, Seedify, but also on Red Kite, Spores Network, and GameFi. They had a KOL round and they had a seed round as well. Now, fact is, like, you know, red cards, spores, GameFi, nice, but these raises aren't that big. Therefore, I mentioned Seedify before because it's just my favorite launchpad. They can easily raise 400-500K on such a launch, and in the bull market, maybe even 1 million, right? Therefore, the allocations there are probably quite big, and that's what I like a lot. So, in this video, I would like to go over the tokenomics, how it works, when it's going to list, this, that. So, let's take a look at that. But I must say that this information right here is, I think, a little outdated. They updated their tokenomics, so there is some better information to get. So let's take a look if we can get that information. But Plexus, right? So trade and manage crypto on all chains with one click. So never no need anymore for PancakeSwap, Trader Joe, Radium, whatever. Well, Radium maybe is EVM compatible, but all these exchanges that you need to use separately, you can do it all on one platform. Now, they're already, like I said, it's already a product, right? They already have 2 million transactions plus 114,000 verified accounts. $85 million in total volume, and just like a lot of tokens, a lot of chains, a lot of ascended unique wallets, like a lot of stuff. They're really doing it. They have a really cool referral system as well. Invite your friends, join the Plexus. You can earn the PLX tokens, but it's also, that's a cool feature about like their token itself, because you might want to ask like, hey, but why do we need the token? Well, you can earn, right? You can earn this token by just using the platform. There's a leaderboard right here, and you can see that people are earning Plexus points. Now, you can get 1 Plexus for 1 Plexus point. So that's pretty cool. If you're really big into the project and you use it a lot, it's just free money right there. It's free money right there, and nobody can complain about that. Now, what's cool, it looks like the IDO price is 1 cent. And I don't know what up with this, but this guy just earned 25K by using the platform. Might be the team. I have no idea, by the way, but it's just so cool. You use it, you get rewarded. And you can also, it's not just swapping, it's also adding liquidity. It's way more than just a swap, right? So let me show you what you can do right here. So let's say you can select your chain right here, okay? So I want to use the Binance Smart Chain because I have, let's say, USDT right there. So I'm gonna select the Binance Smart Chain, and I'm gonna select my USDT. Oh, click the thingy. Select USDT. Cool. This is what I want to spend. Let's say $200, okay? What do I want to receive? Well, let me select the chain. AVAX. What do I want to receive as a token? Well, I want to get some USDC on the AVAX chain. Now, you have to make sure that you don't click this right here, by the way. But you can select to use receive USDC. But you can also add tokens right here. So I also want to receive some AVAX. And you know what? Maybe some Trader Joe as well. And then it shows right here. And that's the cool thing. Right? It's search for the best route, and you can choose the lowest price, the quickest arrival time, and with just one swap, you can get these tokens, right? With this amount of money, and that's pretty cool. So you can choose for yourself as well. Like, hey, it says then I'm gonna receive 34% in USDC. Let's make that a little lower, and you know, it's now going to go more with AVAX and Trader Joe, for example. It is so cool. And like I said, the best thing is it works. It works, right? It's not an idea. It's here, right? So it's searching right here. And this is where it is, right? It's searching for multiple routes right here. And here you can select the route that you want to use. So from the Binance Smart Chain to a middle chain, and eventually it uses Avalanche. Well, ta-da. So first time I'm going to use this, and I wanted to do this on cam. So of course you have to approve the platform to swap your USDT in this case. So I wanted to use, let's say 220, give it a little spare room right here, right? Well, approve it. You all know how that works. And let's wait to see what's going to happen right now. So there we are. It is approved. Now let's say I want to use this route right here. Cool. check. I can swap it, confirm it, and now it's actually sending $200 from the Binance Smart Chain, and within 2 minutes I will receive some USDC, AVAX, and Trader Joe on the Avalanche chain. Freaking awesome. Like, if done. This is DeFi, like what we needed, and they did it. It's done. Like, done. I love the platform, man. I love the platform. This is so what I wanted to say genius, but it's actually just what we needed. But finally someone did it. Now let's go over the docs real quick. They've done quite a lot already. They're integrating all these chains: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Phantom. They are doing quite a lot. Major DEX integrations like 1inch, Uniswap, Pancake. Well, all the DEXs that we are basically not needing anymore right now. So thanks for that. They checked off quite a lot, right? And what's mostly on the plans for now? Well, a lot more. Basically, they're taking all the chains right there, right? Aptos, Tron, Scroll Alpha, CeeLo, Harmony One, etc., etc., etc. So they have a huge roadmap, and the fact that they already checked off half of the roadmap tells me, like, okay, yeah, then it's no problem that you also check off the other half, and then it's gonna completely take over crypto, right? Stop limit orders, right? Including charts on the platform as well. So it is really gonna be a decentralized CEX, if that makes sense. But man, there's a lot more also when it comes to the vault, so you can check that out, about providing liquidity and how they have solutions for that. So I really like it, man. If we take a look at the tokenomics, to be honest, like I said, I don't know how accurate this is since they have updated something. But even if it's not, then it's not far off, okay? So it's called Plexus token, PLX. The native token is on the Arbitrum chain, but hey, it seems to be somewhere there's a project that makes it very easy to swap all these things, so don't worry about that. There's a total of 500 million tokens. Now, we have the Plexus token insensitive to the staker, token is sensitive to the users, and token is sensitive to the marketing. So let's take a look at the distribution. Again, not completely sure how accurate this exactly is, but it should not be very different. So the seed round, they get a allocation of 4%. The private round, 1.5%. KOL round, 1.16%. Public round, that's us, gets 11%, right? So that's quite a lot. Now, if we go scroll a little bit, you can see as well that we get 20% if we invest through Seedify, for example, 20% at TGE. We have to wait for 1 month, and then the rest gets vested over 5 months. So that's quite quick. And if you're in it for the money, like most people in crypto, it basically means that, hey, if you invest in this, your goal should be to go for 5x, because with that 20%, you will have your initial investment back, right? And then the rest would mean that you will actually only get profit. Now, if you take a look at, can I zoom this out a little bit? Well, we can scroll. If you look at the private, for example, they get way less, but also they just get 15% at TGE, and they have to wait for 6 months to get it all back, right? And the seed sell 10% at TGE, and they get it over 8 months. Now, if we take a look at, for example, the team, they get 20%. So the team gets quite a lot. For the public sale, it's not interesting though, because first they're going to lock it up for 8 months. So that's when our vesting is already over. And then they get it vested over the coming 26 months. So the team is not standing in the way. But, you know, kind of the same goes as well for the advisors. 6 months lockup and then 18 months vesting. So I like the tokenomics. It's definitely not bad. Marketing, you know, 9%, but it's getting all vested over a matter of 4 years. So it takes quite long as well. So you have the token utility, which is of course most important because, hey, the product is great, but do we need the token? Yeah, we need the token. So how does that work? Well, if you use crypto on a centralized exchange, for example, they have a little fee Otherwise, these platforms wouldn't exist, right? That's their trading fee. Now, on DEX'es, it's the same. They have their trading fees as well, which are already quite low, but cool. These trading fees are the protocol's profit, right? But this profit will go to the staker, to the buyback fund, and to the gas fee treasury. The protocol revenue is used to distribute 40% to the PLX holders, 40% to the buyback fund, and 20% to the gas fee treasury. So it's actually a good, yeah, it's good to hold the token, I would say, with such a, like, it's a very simple utility that it has, but yeah, what else we want to do with it? Maybe they're gonna add a launchpad later, like who doesn't these days, right? But they also have the Plexus point system, as I showed you on the website. So if you actually use the platform, you can get points, and these points you can transfer them to Plexus tokens, and these Plexus tokens you can do whatever you want with it. Now, there is a lot of information on on the white paper to learn about it. What is it? Is it safe? Well, it would be weird if it says no. But check it out. It's super interesting. Now, as far as I know, it is going to start off very low cap. Like I said, this information is outdated, I think, but if the difference is not that big, then they should release with a 200, give or take, $80,000 market cap, which is not much, which is definitely not much. Now, the fully diluted is 5 million. That's usual. That's with new projects. There's a big difference between those. Don't let it scare you off as a public investor as you get your tokens over 6 months. What's interesting as well, by the way, they're first going to release on Uniswap and on Plexus, but a couple of days later, they are going to release on the CEX or CEXs. I have no idea. The name and time of the exchange listing will be, the exchange and not exchanges. So I guess it's a single exchange, but that will happen a couple of days later. And I think it's pretty smart because usually these pre-sale people, they are waiting to dump the tokens, and if you know that there is a CEX listing coming, it might be a good reason for people to actually hold the tokens, and in the meantime they can give you some good information or news or updates which makes you maybe never want to sell the tokens in the first place. In my opinion, this could be the project that everybody will talk about as in, hey, use that. Most people are still using PancakeSwap, Uniswap, this, that. Yeah, if you can do it all on one platform, that's best. And this could be the mainstream of DeFi. And to wrap it up with, to show you right here, I've sent my $200 from the Binance Smart Chain. And if you look on the Avalanche chain, I've got my Trader Joe, I've got my USDC, and here you can see that I have got my AVAX as well. So it works, and that's of course most important. So if you like the video, please like the video. Let me know what you think of it. If you're going to participate, then check out Seedify. The IDO is the 21st of November, and if I happen to be wrong anyway, I will put a comment about that, but I think it's 21st. So let's get prepared, man.